Let me tell you a story, bro. I'm 18 years old. I'm sitting in my bed, 8 o'clock at night. I'm about to go to bed in 30 minutes. And normally I have this routine of where I relax for a little bit, unwind, scroll through my phone, watch TikTok videos, read a little bit, pray, hit the hay. That rhymed. But I'm scrolling through this one night and I stumble across a Luke Belmar video on my For You page. And I forget what it's about. I forget the message, but I understand this. He talked about what he prayed for to become successful. And one of the things he prayed for was wisdom. And Luke Belmar, I don't know exactly what he does, but he's a very successful man. So I thought I would mimic that. And so that week, or that night, like I always do, I pray, but this time I asked for wisdom. And what happened next, I was not ready for it. Not ready for it at all. The next day rolls by. That was a Sunday night. Let me backtrack. That was a Sunday night. Um, Monday comes around, and let me tell you this: God definitely heard my prayers, and God speaks to you a lot. There are things that just I know you watching this video. You know that God speaks to you. There have been certain events, and this is one of those events. There have been many events in my life. I like to share them all, but this one has been the most significant. Well, maybe not the most significant, but the most recent one, and it played a big role into my life. So, God, Monday rolls around, and I just fuck up. I keep fucking up at work, but work ends. I go to school. School is kicking my ass now, but I'm like, hey, it's bad. Hey, it's bad day. Everyone has those. It's Monday. We'll get over it. Tuesday rolls around. I think it's gonna get better. Boom. Kicks my fucking ass even harder. Wednesday rolls around. Boom. Even fucking worse. And then I go to school. I'm just lost. I'm zoning out. I don't understand what the fuck we're learning. And I'm usually a good student, man. And like I'm completely lost in the concept. I'm not really understanding what's going around. Thursday rolls around. I'm thinking Wednesday night. It can't get any worse. Why is everything happening? What's the purpose of this? Why is everything happening to me? Oh boy, my dog's Talon is in the video. That's gonna piss me off. But I'm not remaking this. So there Wednesday night comes around. I'm like, why is everything happening to me? What is going on? What is happening? I'm like, Thursday cannot get any worse. God is gonna bless me. I know there are bad and good days. Thursday comes around. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure that was the worst work day of my life. I'm talking, I fucked up. I think I had like $1,000 mess up that day. I lost 2 items, so we were at a standstill at work. The things I did mess up on, it took literal days to fix. It was just not good. And then Friday, I almost wanted to call off, honestly. It was this was one of the toughest weeks of my life for work related and school related too. Luckily, nothing happened family wise or anything like that, but still was a tough week. It was just kicking my ass. I know everyone has those. So Friday comes around, and I'm contemplating calling off, but I want the money first off, and number two, um, I know going to work's gonna make me a tougher person and a better person. So I go in, and I'm sitting there. I'm doing a monotonous task, and around like 1 p.m., about an hour going home. It's been a calm day, and it hits me. I'm just thinking back, getting lost in my memory, and it hits me what I prayed for on Sunday. And then I start thinking, looking back on the past week, that shitty work week and school week, and I realized Wow. I've learned so much from this. I've learned what not to do. Mistakes are important as you go through your apprenticeship, not in work related, but apprenticeship through life. I'll do a video on that one day, like the different stages of life. But when you're young, you're going through an apprenticeship, you're trying new things. Let me get a drink. You're going through your apprenticeship, you're trying new things, right? Mistakes are going to happen, they're bound to happen, and they're very important. And you can either take them positively or negatively. And as I'm sitting there at work on Friday looking back on the horrible week we have, I realized I've learned what not to do from every single mistake. Every mistake that I made was necessary, and I'm glad I made it now, as young as I am, not something older where it could be more detrimental. And I start to realize God definitely did hear my prayer on that one. So I guess moral of the story is, one, watch what you wish for, because God is listening. Like, nothing's hidden from God. He hears everything. You can't hide anything from God. You just can't. There's no point in trying, because there's just no point. I have no words. Like, he's an ultimate being. I can't describe him, but I know for a fact he's watching you every single day. He's there for you. Number two is, mistakes are definitely necessary, and you can look at them positively or negatively. I know I said that before, but like, say for example, I crash my car, right? I can either look at it negatively, like, oh, it's their fault, oh, blah blah blah, this, that, or you can look at it positively and be like, okay, thankfully I'm okay, the other person's okay, rada rada rada. And I learned I can't go 30 over the limit anymore, or I can't make that risky move. I need to slow down because someone could get dangerously hurt. Um, and then number three is, like I said previously, God is listening, and it is important to pray for things like mistakes, wisdom, things of that nature, because that's the only way you're gonna learn. It's better to learn it when you're young than when you're elderly. And yeah, that's really all I got. Let me know if you like this video. I was more clean cut, not off topic. It was just a story from my life. But yeah, I love you guys. Thanks for supporting me. Um, I'm gonna try a thumbnail too. That's gonna be something different. I gotta figure out how to fucking edit, but it's worth it, man. I love you guys. All glory to God.